There is tourism, leisure and development in Ghana. When we talk about tourism, tourism is an activity involving traveling to see and enjoy facilities and scenarios in other places. It is traveling for recreation, leisure or business purpose. The USA, Spain, France, Italy and China are the 5 countries that receive billions of dollars as income from tourism. For example, the USA received 110.1 billion in 2008. In Africa, countries like Egypt and South Africa receive most of the foreign exchange from tourism. Now let's move on to the types of tourism. There are 3 types of tourism and they are domestic tourism, inbound tourism and outbound tourism. Let's start with domestic tourism. Domestic tourism refers to activities of a visitor within their country of residence and outside of their home. Example, a Brit visiting other parts of Britain. Let me talk about inbound tourism. Inbound tourism refers to the activities of a visitor from outside of a country of residence. Example, a Spaniard visiting Britain. Let me talk about outbound tourism. Outbound tourism refers to activities of a resident visitor outside of their country of residence. Example, Brit visiting an overseas country. Now let's move on to the reasons why people go on tour at different places. Some of the reasons why people go on tour at different places are as follows. 1. For enjoyment and relaxation. People move to tourist sites to entertain themselves with available scenarios and also relax, usually during holidays. They do this to regain the energy and also reduce the stress after long days work. 2. Long days work. People travel to tourist centers to equip themselves with new information about nature and the culture of other ethnic groups. 3. To acquire new artifacts from foreign places. People also travel to tourist centers to enable them buy beautiful artifacts or things that may be used to decorate rooms and other places. For example, when you come to Ghana, the Cape Coast Castle, there are tourist artifacts there where people buy things and use it to decorate their houses. So let's go to for education and research activities. Students visit tourist sites due to research work. For example, the Agric students, they mostly go to Kantanka's place to visit there and enjoy the tourists of animals. They visit such areas to study the scenarios to gather first-hand information to enable them complete their project work. And most of them, their lecturers give them project work, so they have to go to tourist sites to be able to get the right answers for the lectures. Let's go to number 5. People embark on tour for religious activities. Members of religious organizations also embark on tour to enable them fulfill their religious duties. Christians, for example, travel to Israel to visit areas that Jesus Christ spent his life. If you go to Israel, you can see the River Jordan. Most Ghanaians have been going there to baptize themselves because that is the river where Jesus Christ baptized himself by John the Baptist. Muslims travel to Mecca to visit and pray in the Holy Kaaba, etc. As you all know, most Muslims in Ghana go to Mecca. 6. For sightseeing. Sometimes people visit beautiful natural and man-made features of landscape at different places to experience those features. For instance, people visit the Kintampo waterfall to see how beautiful and also have first time experience in their lives. 7. People embark on tour to enable them appreciate and interact with nature. People travel to places outside their usual environment to visit sceneries, and this helps them to appreciate the God's beautiful creation. 8. People travel to tourist centers to engage in economic activities. Businessmen and women visit the various tourist centers to enable them see their goods and render services to tourists who have come there. Some investors also come as tourists and so open up business after the exercise. Now let's go to leisure. Leisure involves taking time off duty for relaxation, games, or rest. It offers an individual or a family the time to engage in sports, sightseeing, relaxation, and appreciate what nature and history has done to offer them. Leisure helps to reduce stress. As I know, we are in these times of coronavirus, everybody's in the house. So you have to use this opportunity as a leisure time. Now let's move to the differences between tourism and leisure. Let's start with tourism. Then we move to leisure and so on. Tourism. It involves purposeful travel. The main reason why people go for tourism is to travel to other countries, especially when it's their birthdays and even especially Christmas. But when you go to leisure, it is not to travel, or it does not involve travel. Because leisure means taking time to rest for relaxation, so that time you have to involve yourself in sports, sightseeing, relaxations, rest, and appreciate what nature has and history has done to offer them. Now tourism. Number 2, it gives an individual an important scene or activity to be enjoyed. And leisure, it gives an individual an opportunity to relax and take time off one's busy schedule. Now let's go to scenery. Scenery refers to beautiful general appearance of man-made and natural features of landscape. The local scenarios include natural and man-made things. Example, beautiful set of buildings, rivers, lakes, lagoons, mountains, rocks, formations, etc. Thank you for listening to this. Please, this is part 1. So please subscribe to get the part 2 and the rest. I hope you understand the topic. Please subscribe and comment. Please, any question you want to ask, please comment so I can answer a question for you. Pray that God protect you from this coronavirus pandemic that has led us to e-learning alone.